What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, DJ BASE, DJ Bass, because music is the foundation to every hit, unless it's an acapella. And if you tuned into this channel, then you've tuned into the Beat Break. And today on the Beat Break, we're going to be looking at a Drippy, Max Talk type beat. Okay? And when I say a Drippy, Max Talk type beat, I don't mean the exact beat. We're not going to be going verbatim, okay? I just want to give you an example of how to recreate that energy that they had on that track. And what that was is $1 million energy, okay? And so, with that out the way, we're going to get started with this beat tutorial, okay? And when we started, we pulled up the tempo tapper. And we put the track on and we tapped along with the track, and we came up with a 180 tempo or 188. We decided on 180, okay? Because like I said, we're not trying to do exactly what they did. And this is what that tempo sounds like. Okay, it's a very fast tempo, okay? And it appears to be 4 bars, but it's actually just 2 bars, okay? Because we dropped the snare, which we usually start with a snare. And we chose this clap type snare because it seems like they was using a clap in that song, okay? And we didn't do anything but normalize it, okay? We just giving a quick example of how you recreate that energy. And we drop the snare on the 3 and the 7. And it's just a simple snare drop, no accent snares or anything, okay? And what we did at this point, we decided to get rid of the metronome and go ahead and come up with this hi-hat pattern. And we dropped this hi-hat. The only thing we did was normalize it. And we hit fill each 2 steps to come up with this pattern. Alright. And then we just listen to the song and we put in rows according to where it sounded like they had rows. We didn't pay that much attention because we just wanted to capture the feel, not produce the exact same rows, okay? So we noticed they had pretty good bit of rows, so we just added some rows in here, okay? Right here, right here. It's just a little faster roll right in here, okay? And all we did was just click in right there in the middle when we filled each 2 steps, okay? And then right here we selected and we stretched it out and then we chopped it, okay? And it came out like this. And this is how the pattern sound with the snare. Okay, pretty simple. All right, and at this point, we decide to go ahead and go with the kick drum. Okay, and we chose this kick drum right here. Okay, it wouldn't do anything but normalize it. All right, and so if we go to that pattern, we see it's a pretty simple kick pattern. Okay, because we have a pretty fast melody in that track. Okay, and we want to leave a lot of room for that melody and for the MC. So it's a nice open drum track, okay, with a spaced out kick. And this is what it sounds like. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool drum pattern thus far, okay? And so what we wanted to do at this point is bring in this percussive instrument right here they had either this or something like that in it, and we just normalized it. Okay, we didn't do anything else, and we just added that in. Right here, as you can see, in a few places right here. And this is not the exact pattern they used, it's just what we came up with. Okay, pretty cool. Kind of helping finishing this track out, this drum track, okay? And so we noticed they had another instrument, okay? Another little drum sound, and it's this sound, okay? Something like this. And it dropped every so often, like on the one when the beat started over, okay? And so we just dropped it right there on the one. Okay. And at this point, all we was missing from the drums is the 808. We normalized it, and we noticed that the 808 didn't have a whole lot of play in that song. Okay, we minimized it even more in our song, and we just wanted something that fit. Okay, and see, that's something you need to realize when you're producing music and laying drums, and that is that you want to listen and make sure that that pattern just sounds complete and there's nothing in it that would stand out too much or throw any part of the drum track off, okay? And so as we listen to this, okay, it's just enough to complete that pattern and just to keep your head moving. There's nothing to get hung up on or to stand out too much. It all fits nice and sweet together, okay? And that's how you'll know when you got you a nice drum track. Is when it's just got your head bopping and there's nothing standing out, poking out. You know, it's just a nice smooth track and it feels complete. Okay. From the beginning to the turnaround, it sounds complete. Okay. And you can add other things, or you can add other things, but just make sure you're not adding too much. Okay. And with that out the way, we have the drums pretty much completed. Okay. We'll take things out and add things. Okay. But that's pretty much the drum. So we'll move on to the music portion of the tutorial. Okay. And we noticed they had a melody that was constant throughout that song, and it was a pretty swift melody, okay? And so we came up with a nice little melody, okay? And we pulled up this sound. Okay, and we pretty much just played these notes, and you can see the pattern that we played, okay? And we're in C natural minor, okay? And so what we did is just copy that, brought it over here, okay? And after we did that, we brought this note from the bottom and brought this note from the top, okay? Just to give it a different feel at the second half of this bar. And then at the end, right here, we took this note, brought it down here, okay? And that's how we created this little pattern, this one bar. And we copied it and pasted it over here. And this is what that sounds like. Okay, pretty swift. And it sounds like that because we octaved it up, okay? And so we started like this. Let's delete that. And this is how we started. Okay, pretty cool. But we just wanted to add some more interest and broaden that frequency range, so we just octave that up, man. And you see that just filled everything in, okay? Since really this is a pretty simple beat, and when I say it's simple, hey, if you know a little something about music theory, music production, and working in a music DAW, then it's simple, okay? And so, with that out the way, we're going to get to the second part of this music, okay? And that was the dramatic little drop in the beginning. So they had a constant little fast melody, okay? And then they had a dramatic drop in the beginning, okay? And we'll say a piano sound or something like that. And they also had something like this in there, an explosion, okay? And you got to look at it. None of these sounds are processed. If you look at this mixer, right? Nothing is processed. We don't have EQs, compressors, reverbs on anything. And let's just take a sound like this. If I were to add that in there, we would add at least some EQ compression and some reverb on there to get at a tail to just give it more impact and elongate that sound. All right. And so none of these sounds are processed other than what we slapped on the master track, okay, just for the purpose of this video, okay? And so we didn't use this sound here, okay? We decided to omit that, okay? And we came over here to this piano, and what we did was played C natural minor, okay? And then all we did was added some extra C notes down here in the bass region. And then up in the highs, we added 2 more C notes, okay? And that gave it a lot of energy, okay? But we focused on this C natural minor, okay? And this is what that sounds like when we put it with the melody. Okay, and it just gave it that dramatic drop on the one, and we wanted to increase that, so we went to another synth. Okay. And we went to the sound, and we played another C natural minor, okay? And we added a note down here, and we chopped the notes off around an 1/8 note from the end, okay? And it just gave it some movement, and it'll be subtle, but if you listen, you can tell. Okay, and that's how we decided to play this, okay? And like I said, they had something like this here in it in the beginning, and we'll just drop that for the sake, you know, just for the heck of it. Okay, we decided not to have that because to me it darkened our track up a little bit, and we wanted a more light track, okay? And so with that, let's just put the drums back with it. And okay, here's that Drippy Max Talk type beat for you all. Okay, and check this out. For all those who stayed along, I want to show y'all just a little something else, okay? I'm going to show y'all how I would continue to produce this track if I were going to use this track, all right? And I didn't want you to exactly know what the inspiration was, okay? And I want you in the comments section to tell me which way you like this beat better, the original way, or let's go in here and hit half speed, okay? And what this is gonna do is slow the track down and keep the pitch the same, okay? And let's just see what that sounds like. Okay, if it was up to me, I would flow with the track like that. I would add some more sounds in there, maybe one guitar sound in there, like a little melody come in and out, okay? And it'll be a rap, okay? And I may throw some more 808s in there, okay? But let me know in the comments section which way you would flow to it, okay? The original or the half speed. And on that note, you've been rocking with your boy DJ BASE, DJ Bass. And if you like this video, if you found it entertaining, or if you learned anything, definitely like, share, comment, and subscribe to your boy channel, The Beat Break. And I'll see you next time.